All right, we're back. And Carlos, we're going to jump right into the 5 steps to success. We want to help you get off to a very, very fast start. Okay. And for those of you who just got started watching this video, you look at the company, right? Envision You, the health and wealth company. I'm so excited about that vision because it's a vision that carries so much value with it. When you talk about people's faith in their finance, their faith in their family, after that, it's their health and their wealth. And what our company has done is literally created value in those 2 areas. So people can actually get benefits from incredible products. You look at the Alive product line that we have, the Apple Beach Cherry. If you haven't tried it yet, you're gonna absolutely love it. A high absorption liquid collagen product that we have, the Alive Apple Cinnamon superfood juice that we have. And then this is the one that everybody's going crazy over right now. All right. This is the Alive Cappuccino. If you haven't tried it yet, you absolutely want to do that. And we're going to continue to add more value to the health side of what it is that we do. But we also have this other side to our company, wealth, where people can actually learn different skill sets. They can learn how to start an Airbnb business. They can learn Turo business. They can learn digital marketing. They can learn financial literacy. They can literally learn about cryptocurrency and Forex, so many different things. But when I looked at travel, I realized that travel had to do with both health and wealth, right? Because don't you feel a whole lot better, like health-wise, when you're in Dubai?
Oh yeah, of course.
Or you're on the beach somewhere, right? And that's what you brought over to this company. And I want you to talk about that. For those people that are watching this right now that want to take advantage of our annual program that we have, Vision Lifestyles, where they can actually get discounts from hotels all around the world at incredible prices and so much more that we're going to do with the travel space. I want you to touch on that before we jump into the 5 steps.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I've been in the travel space now for 19 years, and the thing about travel that I love, it's an inherent yes.
Yeah.
You can go up to anybody and ask them, about a vacation or would they like to go outside of their city. Majority of the people, 99% of the people would say yes, they want to go. So the reality is, you don't have to sell nobody on wanting to go on a vacation. They naturally want to do it. You're just offering them a way, like you mentioned, that they don't have to pay the price up here. They can pay the price down here. They're getting 4 and 5 star vacations at 2 and 3 star prices. And so when you mix that in with the website that allows people to save up to 70% off, 80% off of hotels, resorts, cruises, rent-a-cars, attractions, it just makes it where the average person can afford the vacation, because people want to go on a vacation. Most people, they have at least a week or two for vacation for them and their families. Now we're allowing them to be able to save money when they go on that vacation, where now they might not just take one. Now they can maybe take 2 or 3 because of the price. They're not paying retail. So I've heard stories of people spending thousands of dollars just to go to Orlando or just to go to different places, where now they're able to have access to a portal that gives them remarkable pricing. But on top of that, the trips that we're putting together, the Vision Lifestyle trips. I mean, we have Dubai. We have Dubai coming up June the 30th through July 4th. I mean, that trip's gonna be epic. I mean, all the different things is included on that trip. Also Egypt coming up in the end of November. We're gonna roll out Punta Cana. We're looking at doing cruises. I mean, Jamaica. I mean, we're gonna put together all these different trips where someone can literally be a member of our club and see all these trips they wanna go on, and now they get access to them. And they're literally, I mean, they take one trip, they're saving what their membership costs them for the year. So it's really a no-brainer. Yeah.
This is perfect, man. That Dubai trip, we have people going for as little as $1,600.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like $800 a person. And
Incredible.
5 star, I mean, it's ridiculous. So a lot of value that our company has. So I'm just getting started, and it's, what do I do now, right? What's my very first step? And when we put this together, we said people have to be connected with their why.
Correct.
That's step number 1, is you got to know why you're doing this business. Why did I get involved? Is it, I want to live a healthier life. I want to create more wealth. I want to travel the world and do it, at first class, but pay, economy prices for it. What is your why? You want to retire your mom? Is it, you want to purchase a new home? You got to know why you're doing this, because those mental enemies, they're going to come, right? And so how important is it for people to be connected to their why?
But I think it's everything, because like you said, there's going to be negative people that you're going to come across that's going to try to persuade you from reaching your dreams and your goals on what you see. And your why is what really drives you. Your why is what keeps you going. I remember, driving, I was in Los Angeles, California. I drove from the Valley area to Long Beach, and that's on the 405. And I think the reason why they call it the 405, it takes you about 4 or 5 hours to get to where you need to go, And so I remember driving, normally no traffic, it's, 30-minute, 35-minute drive. It took me 2.5 hours to drive to go show the plan. And I was there, but the person I was supposed to show was not there. And I remember getting back.
Deception again.
Deception, exactly. So I drive there 2.5 hours. And I remember on my drive back home, because I literally, I'm there, I'm waiting around, calling them, they don't answer, And so I remember my drive back home in traffic, and I remember me thinking about my why, me thinking about my mom and retiring my mom. And it's like, I remember it hit me in the car. I literally started dialing for dollars in the car, right there on the spot, and it's just, that's what drives you. I mean, your why is everything. If you don't have a why, if you don't have a reason why you're doing it, you won't do it.
Yeah. I always recommend that you write down 5 reasons why. And within your first 24 hours, this is step 1 now, you want to submit that to your sponsor, because what you want to have is, you want to have a workout partner. I'm your workout partner, right? You're my workout partner. So we hold each other accountable to where it is that you want to go. Like, Dave, you can't say you want to create $1 billion company and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You want to get to $1 million a month. Well, guess what? It's some stuff that you're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you submit that to your sponsor so they know why you're doing this. So when it does get tough, they can remind you.
Correct.
Right? They can remind you. Now, here's number 2. Here's a big one, because number 2 has to do with belief. Do I really believe in what it is that I'm doing? And the only way that I'm going to believe is if I'm a product of the product. That's number 2. I've got to have a testimony on this product, whether it's me booking a trip and saving money on that trip, whether it's me utilizing the education platform and making money through trading or whatever it is, or utilizing the products that we have, whether it's the dreaming, right? The dreaming.
Oh yeah.
24 hours, people, they go to sleep with my hand. They got a testimony. Yeah. Or maybe it's the Alive Superfood Juice, where you drink it in the morning and it curbs your appetite all day long. You got to have a testimony that you can share with other people. What happened for you when you first tried any of the products that we had? And then also, what happened when you looked at our booking engine, right? Our travel portal, because that was a testimony.
Yes.
And you looked at other travel portals out there and you saw the savings that were taking place.
Yeah. I mean, for me, that was the main thing, because I remember, on that Zoom, and I'm, sort of comparing the prices. And I mean, every single time I'm comparing prices from other websites out there, and your price was the cheapest. And I was blown away, because I didn't even know that was possible.
Right.
Because I knew the sites that I was going to, and I know, those are some real good sites.
Right.
Good wholesale sites too. And so, I mean, that was a huge belief factor for me, to believe. And then, of course, like you said, like trying the products out. I mean, the collagen, the superfoods. I mean, I just let my mom, she took one of the superfood products. Actually, she took the apple cinnamon, I believe it was. And she was like, Carlos, I feel amazing. Like, she was like, I feel great. I feel like energetic. I feel like I can get some stuff done. And I'm like, okay, and this was, I mean, just happened a few days ago.
Yeah.
And so just that alone, is like, wow, even, her sampling, the samples right now, with the coffee. I mean, she was like, yo, this tastes unbelievable. And she's a coffee drinker. Right. I mean, she drinks coffee. She was like, she's calling me now like, hey, I'm gonna order these right now. And, again, she hasn't been the person to go out and build a team or go out and do that. But she's like, Carlos, I can sell this coffee.
Wow.
And for her to tell me that, I mean, that was a testimony for me, because it's like, I love the way you put this together, where there's different verticals. Whatever someone is passionate about or whatever they get excited about, they can talk about that and make money, and that's huge, where there's options.
People were wondering when we first started, they were like, man, it seems like you guys just have so much. And I said, well, the world has so much. Amazon doesn't just sell one thing. We wanted to create an environment where if you wanted health, you could get it through our company. If you wanted wealth strategies, techniques, you can get it through our company. Now, if you want to travel around the world and, take 5-star trips and pay 2-star prices, you can do that through our company. And guess what, guys? We're not stopping. We're going to continue to add value to this platform so the testimonies can continue to grow. So within your first 24 to 48 hours, you want to let your sponsor know what your testimony is. All right, we're walking you through what's next. You may look at some of these steps and say, well, does this really matter? Trust me, it does. It's a system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Getting rich is doing things in a certain way. If you do things in a certain way, you'll get rich. In our company, this is the certain way of how you start your business, but more importantly, how you get duplication in your business, right? So that's step number 2. Step number 3, Carlos, is immediately you want to start building capital. And what do I mean by that? Because most people think that if I came in at the premiere and I paid $1,000, that's the money that I use to start the business. No, it's not. Your capital is your list. What you want to start doing today is you want to start compiling a list of people that would be customers or quite possibly be business partners with you. Why is this important? Because you're now in the business of building a network. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much I can do. But together, we can do more. And see, people get hung up about this, right? Because they say, well, do I want to talk to other people about what it is that I'm doing? You don't have to. You can benefit from our company without telling anybody. But if you want to create residual income, like Netflix, like Amazon, they allowed us to build their networks. Isn't that something?
That's crazy.
We told people about Netflix. We told people about Facebook. We told people about all these companies, and they earn residuals on us every single month. Now, this company is giving people, average ordinary people, the opportunity to actually build their network. How do you do that? Start by building your list. Now, when you built your list years ago, and I'm sure you did that again now, who were you looking for on your list?
Well, first of all, I didn't want to prejudge, because I can't play God. Right. I don't know, I always tell people, the people that you think will do it probably won't. People that you think won't do it probably will. And so I just wanted to write down every single person that I knew. And I wanted to be the first person to show them the opportunity. Because my whole mindset was, if they are a no, I know it's not no forever. It's just not right now. Yeah. But I want to be the first person to show them. So if anyone else shows them, they'll know Carlos showed me first. And I always tell them, make the commitment. If you ever join this, that you'll join me because I showed it to you first. And so, I just start writing down names. But ideally, I'm looking for people that's motivated. I'm looking for, people that have that entrepreneurship spirit, people that want to be healthier, people that want to travel, people that are fun. They're like the life of the party, people that are disciplined. I think about like military. I look at, who I know is in the military, who's super disciplined. Who do I know that, they're the life of the party. They're, they care about people. Who I know that's like very, very caring.
Yeah, I remember who was first on your list. Miss Gail. And she fits that category to the T, right? And came in and, just blew the thing up. Diamond, man. She's incredible.
Yeah,
she's a diamond before she can join the company.
Yeah.
But those are the types of people you want to have on your list. People that, have influence. That's big. You want to write that down.
Yes.
People that have influence is who has influence over you, and who do you know has influence over a lot of people? Because leadership is influence. And if they have influence, when they make the phone call and say, hey, listen, jump on the call, people are going to get on the call. They say, hey, come to my travel party, people are going to show up to the travel party. Why? Because that person has influence. And how big should that list be? How many people should I put on my list?
It needs to be a growing list. It really should never stop. But ideally, you need to have at least 150, 200 names. I always tell people, write down every single name that's in your cell phone. Write down every single name, put it on a sheet of paper.
Write it down. Can I just do it from my phone? Or
no, it need to be written. It need to be written in your handwriting. Don't need to be typed out or anything like that. In your handwriting, first name, last name, phone number. And then literally create that list, because that list is your business plan. That's your blueprint. If you want to build a building, you will need a blueprint to do it. Yeah. If you want to build a business, you need a list.
Yeah, absolutely. That's step number 3, guys. And this is where the rubber meets the road for a lot of people. But duplication starts to happen when you have people that build their list, and they build it with the right caliber of people. And then now, step 4 is I want to expose people on my list. I created something years ago. Let me not say I created it. I learned it years ago, called the PS3, where I would pique people's interest, I would show them the plan, and then I would do a 3-way call. And all this led to step number 4, which was setting up 4 travel parties. Some people call them alive parties, 4 trading parties, vision parties, whatever. we'll go with travel party. Set up 4 of them within your first 7 to 30 days. All right. But the way to really have that travel party be successful is helping people go through the PS3. What's the PS3? It's peak interest, show the plan, 3-way call. So if you were going to pique my interest, let's say I was on your list, and you were going to pique my interest about our Vision Lifestyle platform, and you called me, what would you say to me to pique my interest? And then you created an online presentation too.
Correct.
Where people can actually go and see a presentation. So that would be a way for me to go see a presentation without even you being in front of me.
Correct.
And then you would put me on the phone with your expert.
Correct.
Right? So, but give me that phrase. What would you say?
I mean, I say, for you, let's just say, I can say something about travel. I can say, hey, Dave, I just came across an amazing opportunity to be able to save money on travel. Would you be interested?
Yeah.
I just asked a direct question. Would you be interested? I thought you'd be interested. Would you be interested? Yeah, cool, awesome. Hey, when you got 20 minutes, I'd love to share with you the information. Ideally, if they're in my same city, I want to meet up with them face to face. I want them to feel my energy. I want them to see my energy. I want them to see my eyes when I'm talking. Now, if I'm in Charlotte and they are in Las Vegas, I mean, the video's gonna have to work for a little bit, so I'll use the video. But ideally, if they're in my city, I'm trying to meet up with them in person so I can share with them the opportunity. I can look them in their eyes. I can, express how I'm really feeling. And they're gonna feel the energy from me. Same thing, I might ask a question like, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you so focused on what you're doing right now that you can't look left or right? Or do you keep your income options open? Like a little one-liner like that,
That's a good one.
I might ask somebody just a simple question like, hey, would you like to make more money this year than you did last year? Yeah, oh, cool, or show you a way, So just different little one-liners like that, just, again, piquing interest. I mean, you can say, oh, hey, I'm going to Dubai, do you want to go with me? What I'm saying? Like, it's just really opening up your mouth, saying something. A closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah. One of my favorite ones is, I found a way.
I love that.
Carlos, I found a way for us to be able to travel the world and take 5-star trips and pay 2-star prices.
Love it.
I found a way for us to actually get healthier this year than we've ever been before. Okay? I don't know if you take your health really seriously, but what if I told you I found a way for you to actually utilize incredible tasting products, and it would actually help you lose weight, help you live a healthier life? Would you be interested in that?
Of course.
So we're giving you these little tips, but the biggest thing is for you to be yourself. Because wherever you're calling, they know who you are. So don't put on, somebody that you're not. Be yourself. But use these key phrases like, do you keep your income options open? I found a way, You tell somebody I found it, and I would actually have my eyes go up too, like I found it, and they can feel that.
Oh yeah.
So these are things that you want to do when you have your list, and then you're inviting to that travel party. Because now I say, listen, I'm having a travel party at my home Thursday at 7:00. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is that I found. I'm going to show you exactly how we can take 5-star trips and pay 2-star prices. I found a way for you to be able to turn your cell phone into an ATM. How would you like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thursday at 7:00. I want you to cancel whatever it is you have going on. And I want you to be at my home. And we're going to have some coffee. We're going to have a great time. You're going to see it. You're going to love it. And man, I can't wait to travel with you. See, right then and there, I'm already assuming
you're speaking it.
Yeah, that you want to be a part of what it is that I'm doing. All right. And guys, the beautiful thing about us recording this is that you get a chance to watch this over and over again. So don't just watch it one time. You want to watch it, rewatch it, relearn it, and then go out and apply what we're teaching you on this video. All right. So step 4. Step 4, travel parties, 4 of them within your first 7 to 30 days. Here's step 5. I'm gonna let you really tackle step 5. Step 5 is stay committed for 18 months. Why is it that today people really want microwave success? What is it about this generation? And it's not just a generation of people, it's just the time that we're in. If it doesn't happen right away, they think it doesn't work. Why 18 months to be committed to personal self-development, committed to going to every major event, committed to doing step 1 to 4? Why is that so important for someone to commit for 18 months?
And when you think about committing for 18 months, that's really not a long time. Because you think about just in life, if someone wants to be a doctor, I know some people think it's a weekend course, but no, it's 8 years of difficult studies. Think about that. It's 8 years of difficult studies. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I looked up the other day, the average doctor earns a little bit over $100,000 a year. I think around like 112 to be exact. So you think about that. They committed 8 years. So
got in debt too.
And got hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt in their time. I mean, they had no life for 8 years. And it might even be a little longer than that. I've talked to some doctors, like they went 12 years. I mean, it kept going. So 18 months, I mean, it's not really that much time when you think about it. But again, we do live in a microwavable society, and people want to put it in the microwave and they don't want to put it in the oven, let it cook.
Yeah.
And with this business, it's just going to take time. I mean, nothing's going to happen overnight. And people always say, "Oh, is it a get rich quick?" You know, and it's like, if they don't get rich in a month, "Oh, I'm gonna quit." I'm like, you said you didn't want to get rich quick, and then you didn't get rich quick, but now you want to stop. Like, you know, it's like,
that's so true.
You just learn people in this business, you know. But I mean, an 18-month commitment, and I grew up in this industry off of 3 things: pay attention, get excited, and never quit. And I would say that over and over and over again, because I had days that I wanted to quit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have some tough days, but I mean, you just get over them. You know, it's like in anything. You go work out, yeah, you're gonna have some tough days. Yeah, you're sore, but you just keep going. Because I mean, if you quit, you definitely can't get to where you want to be.
Absolutely. It's, for me, commitment is so important, right? Because you never get anything in life without commitment. And with commitment comes discipline, comes consistency, comes what you just said about paying attention, the willingness to learn, the willingness to develop and grow is the biggest challenge you're going to face in this business. Am I willing to face myself? And when I say myself, it's that other person is telling me that I can't do it. Am I willing to overcome that person? You know, and the beautiful thing about this industry, the beautiful thing about Envision You, is that you're going to be surrounded by people that want to see you succeed, that at times even want you to succeed even more than you want to succeed.
Correct.
And that's something you cannot take for granted. So I'm going to ask you 18 months to commit to you. All right? Not to commit to me, not to commit to Carlos, commit to you, not to your upline. Commit to you. Commit to the you that's the winner inside of you. Commit to the person that said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow, I'm going to develop, and I'm going to be a diamond in this company. I don't care how long it takes for me to get there. I will be a diamond. I will be financially free with the value that this company is bringing to the world. And once you make that decision, you manage that decision every single day. Carlos, man, it's been great, man, shooting this video with you. Anything you want to share with the folks before we close out?
No, I mean, I think all out massive action. You know, we talk about, you know, getting to your goals, getting to your dreams. And obviously, of course, I know, David, we just went through the steps of how to get there. But the reality is, just have in your mindset that action cures everything. You know, take action, personal development, continue to grow, be around the campfire, and go out and make it happen. But we know you can do it, but you got to believe in you that you can do it as well.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys at the Alive convention that's coming up. Get with the person that actually showed you this video, got you started. Get your tickets now. We're going to have thousands of people there. It's going to be absolutely incredible. You want to be at the Alive convention. You're going to see all the new announcements, new products, new services. You're going to get a chance to meet the new diamonds. As a matter of fact, you may actually be one of the new diamonds.
Let's go.
On that stage at the convention. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.
Let's get it.